I watched a billionaire family humiliate their son. Now they're begging him for cash. I'm just the gardener, clipping rose bushes at this insane Beverly Hills mansion, when I hear a ruckus from the dining room. It's Tiffany's 35th birthday, and the family of billionaires is decked out like they're on a red carpet. Bradley, the dad, rocks a Brioni suit, sipping Macallan whiskey worth more than my truck. Jennifer, the mom, sparkles in a Chanel gown, diamonds dripping. Their son Zach, the golden boy, struts in Gucci with his fiancée Nicole, her Tiffany and Company bracelet blinding everyone. Then there's Shane, Zach's twin, also 35, looking out of place in a plain button-up, no Rolex, no flex. I'm trimming hedges near the floor-to-ceiling windows, catching the whole scene. Halfway through dinner, Zach stands, clinks his crystal glass, and announces his engagement to Nicole. The room erupts, cheers, claps, the works. I see Shane smile, genuinely happy for his brother, despite always being the family's punching bag. But then Bradley, 3 whiskeys deep, staggers to his feet, grinning like a shark. Finally, a son who doesn't shame us, he bellows, pointing at Shane. Unlike this sorry loser who can't even keep up. The room freezes. Jennifer chimes in, her voice icy. We should have picked one twin at the start. We knew who'd be the failure. The whole table, Cousin Ashley, her kids, even Nicole's parents, bursts out laughing. Not awkward chuckles, but straight-up cackling. Ashley's 10-year-old points at Shane, giggling. Zach just smirks, like he's used to this. Shane sits there face blank for maybe 10 seconds. Then he flashes this eerie smile, not happy, but like he's seeing the truth for the first time. He pulls out a crisp $100 bill, drops it on the table for his share, and walks out. I'm by the window, clippers paused, watching him climb into his beat-up Jeep and peel out. NGL, my heart sank for the guy. I've seen rich folks act cold, but this was next-level brutal. What would you do if your family roasted you like that in front of everyone? Spill your thoughts below, Reddit crew. This is going to be one wild YouTube ride. For years, I've been tending the gardens at this Beverly Hills billionaire family's estate. Think marble fountains, palm-lined pools, and a garage packed with Rolls Royces. The family's got 2 twin sons, Zach and Shane, both 35. Zach's the golden child, always dripping in Gucci, running some flashy hedge fund, jetting off on their Gulfstream G650. Shane? He's the odd one out, rocking basic tees, no bling, just a regular dude in a world of caviar and crystal. I'd chat with Shane while watering the orchids. He's the only one who didn't treat me like hired help. He'd mention how his parents, Bradley and Jennifer, always hyped Zach like he was Elon Musk reincarnated. Why can't you be more like Zach? They'd nag, loud enough for me to hear through the mansion's open windows. Shane wasn't a slacker, decent job, married his college sweetheart at 25, but his marriage fizzled out last year. No drama, just 2 people wanting different lives. Meanwhile, Zach's engaged to Nicole, this Instagram-perfect fiancée who Jennifer treats like royalty, decked in Chanel and dripping in diamonds. I'd see Shane show up to family dinners, head down, taking their jabs like a champ. Bradley'd brag about Zach's latest deal, while Jennifer rolled her eyes at Shane's small-time life. NGL, I respected Shane's grit, swallowing that crap for years. After that brutal birthday dinner where they humiliated him, Shane ghosted. I overheard Jennifer by the pool, sipping a $500 rose, calling him overdramatic. Bradley told Ashley, their cousin, to fix it, like Shane was a broken toy. Zach just flexed his Rolex and shrugged. I wonder how Shane kept showing up, hoping they'd change. If your family treated you like the black sheep, would you keep coming back for more? Drop your thoughts below, Reddit fam. This YouTube saga's just heating up. A couple months after Shane bolted from that brutal birthday dinner, I'm scrubbing algae off the billionaire family's infinity pool fountain when I catch Ashley, the cousin, gossiping with Nicole by the cabana. They're sipping mimosas, Versace sunglasses perched on their noses, but their voices are low, tense. Ashley spills that Zach's perfect. Life is crumbling faster than a Malibu cliffside. His big crypto hedge fund deal tanked, leaving him drowning in debt to keep up his flex. New Porsche Taycan, rented villa in Malibu, private jet weekends in Vegas. Nicole's face tightens when Ashley mentions Zach's been sliding into DMs of Insta models at those Vegas parties. Not old news, either, fresh texts, flirty as hell. Their engagement's on life support, but Nicole's parents won't let her pull the plug cause they already dropped a fortune on a wedding planner. I'm hosing down the pool deck, pretending not to listen, but it gets juicier. Bradley's real estate empire, the one funding their Rodeo Drive shopping sprees, is imploding. His biggest client bailed, slashing half his income overnight. Jennifer's been maxing out her Amex Black cards, buying Birkin bags like they're groceries. Ashley says the family's desperate to find Shane, who's apparently killing it with some startup selling custom watches, Patek Philippe vibes on an Etsy budget. I saw Shane a week ago when Ashley dragged him to a cafe near the estate. Dude looked sharp, confident, rocking a new leather jacket. Later, I'm trimming the hedges when Bradley storms out, yelling at Ashley to track Shane down, he owes us. I hear Jennifer on the phone, whining to her spa buddy about their financial stress. Zach, meanwhile, posts another Insta story in his Versace robe, acting unbothered. NGL, it's wild how fast their house of cards is falling. Shane's out here thriving, and now they need him? FR, I'm wondering if they're sorry, or just sniffing out his cash. If your family only hit you up when they needed a bailout, would you even pick up the phone? Spill it below, Reddit squad. This YouTube drama's getting crazier by the minute. I'm out here pruning the billionaire family's perfectly manicured olive trees in their Beverly Hills estate when Ashley sneaks off to meet Shane at a trendy cafe down the street. I'm not eavesdropping, but I'm close enough to the open kitchen window to hear her spill the tea to a maid later. Shane's looking like a new man, rocking a tailored blazer, a sleek Patek Philippe ticking on his wrist, not the sad sack twin from that birthday dinner disaster. His custom watch startup's popping off, pulling in thousands a week on Etsy, while Zach's life is a straight-up train wreck. Ashley dishes that Zach's crypto fund is toast, his Porsche's about to be repoed, and Nicole's caught him sexting 3 different influencers, recent stuff, not some old fling. Their engagement's on pause, but Nicole's parents are too deep in wedding deposits to let her bail. Bradley's real estate empire is bleeding cash, his biggest client ghosted, and he's dodging creditors like paparazzi. Jennifer's been panic shopping at Rodeo Drive, racking up $200,000 on her Amex Black, thinking Birkins will fix her soul. The family's desperate for Shane to save their asses. Specifically, they're gunning for $75,000 to keep their mansion out of foreclosure. Ashley tells the maid that Shane just listened at the cafe, sipping his black coffee, with this cold-ass smile that screamed he's done being their doormat. He didn't commit to anything, but I can tell he's got a plan brewing. I'm back at the estate, sweeping the marble patio, when Bradley storms out, barking at Ashley over the phone. Get Shane to step up, damn it. Family helps family. Jennifer's whining poolside to her yoga guru about how Shane's abandoning us in our darkest hour. Zach, meanwhile, posts an Insta story flexing his Versace slippers, acting like he's still king of the hill. NGL, it's pathetic. I've seen Shane around lately, hitting the gym, chilling with old buddies the family always trashed as low class. He's building something for himself, not chasing their approval anymore. A week later, I'm cleaning the koi pond when Ashley spills more to me while I'm hauling mulch. Shane told her he's not coughing up a dime unless the family meets his terms, full accountability for that dinner humiliation, therapy for everyone, and Jennifer getting help for her shopping addiction. No negotiation. Bradley flipped out, calling it extortion, but Shane held firm. I overheard Jennifer on her phone, crying to a friend about how Shane's changed, and it's not fair. Lady, you called him a failure in front of 20 people. What did you expect? Zach tried texting Shane, playing the "We're brothers" card, but Shane left him on read. I'm out here hosing down the driveway, and I see Ashley slip out again, probably to meet Shane. She's the only one he trusts, the only one who didn't laugh that night. FR, I respect Shane's spine, he's not budging, and why should he? These folks treated him like garbage for years, and now they're knocking 'cause he's got a few bucks? I'm wondering if Shane's gonna stick to his guns, or if they'll guilt trip him into caving. If your family came crawling back only when they needed cash, would you set hard boundaries or tell them to kick rocks? Drop your take below, Reddit crew. This YouTube saga's about to get wilder. I'm hosing down the billionaire family's marble driveway, the morning sun glinting off their Rolls-Royce Phantom, when Bradley's car screeches up to the estate's gates. He's red-faced, tie loose, no Brioni swagger today, yelling at me to tell him where Shane's hiding. I shrug, ain't my job to snitch. Later, Ashley fills me in while I'm trimming the bougainvillea. The family ambushed Shane at his new place, a sleek condo in Santa Monica, nothing like their over-the-top mansion. Bradley, Jennifer, and Zach showed up uninvited, looking like they hadn't slept in days. Bradley, usually Mr. Big Shot, was practically on his knees, begging Shane for $100,000 to save their estate from foreclosure. Jennifer, clutching a Prada clutch, sobbed about family loyalty while throwing shade at Shane for abandoning them. Zach, still in his Gucci tracksuit despite his repoed Porsche, mumbled something about making things right. Ashley said Shane just stood there, arms crossed, cool as ice, and hit him with, "Where was this family crap when you laughed in my face at Tiffany's birthday?" NGL, I felt that. I'm back at the estate, cleaning the pool filters, when I overhear Jennifer on her phone, whining to her Rodeo Drive crew that Shane's heartless for not bailing them out. Bradley's leaving voicemails, all, "We're sorry you took it that way," not a real apology. Zach even slid into Shane's DMs, acting like they're still bros, begging for a hookup with Shane's startup contacts. The audacity's wild, same dude who smirked while his folks roasted Shane. Ashley tells me Shane's not budging, sticking to his terms. Written apologies, family therapy, and Jennifer getting help for her shopping addiction. Bradley called it blackmail and stormed off in his Rolls Royce, which, by the way, is 2 payments behind. Jennifer posted a cryptic Insta story about ungrateful kids, rocking a new Chanel scarf like that's gonna fix their debt. FR, it's like watching a reality show implode. Shane's out here thriving, and they're scrambling for his scraps? If your family pulled this guilt trip stunt after humiliating you, would you buy their sob story or slam the door? Drop your take below, Reddit fam. This YouTube drama's heating up fast. I'm raking leaves by the Billionaire family's koi pond when Ashley pulls up in her Range Rover, buzzing about Shane's latest move. She'd just come from his Santa Monica condo, where he invited her and her kids for dinner, nothing fancy, just pizza and beers, a far cry from the caviar and crystal vibe of the family's mansion. Ashley tells me Shane's done playing the family's punching bag. He laid out his terms like a boss. Every single person at Tiffany's birthday dinner needs to write a formal apology, owning up to their cruel words, plus they all gotta commit to family therapy for at least 6 months. Jennifer's gotta get help for her Rodeo Drive shopping sprees, and Zach needs to clean up his own mess, no more mooching off Shane's startup success. Ashley says Shane's condo felt like a real home, with his custom watch designs scattered on the table, proof he's building something solid without their approval. NGL, I was proud of the guy. While I'm hosing down this state's marble steps, I overhear Bradley ranting to a business buddy by the pool, calling Shane's demands a damn shakedown. Jennifer's whining to her Pilates coach about how Shane's betraying the family legacy. Zach's still posting Insta stories in his Gucci slides like he's not broke, tried emailing Shane for a job hookup, crickets. Ashley, though, is different. She confessed to Shane over dinner that she stayed quiet that night cause she was scared of being the next target. She apologized, tears and all, and Shane stepped up, fronting her the deposit for a new apartment to get her and her kids away from the toxic mansion. That's the only cash she shelled out. I'm trimming the hedges when Ashley tells me Bradley and Jennifer are doubling down, refusing therapy. Jennifer even posted a shady Facebook rant about disloyal kids, tagging half of Beverly Hills. FR, it's wild how they're still acting entitled. Shane's holding his ground, and I'm wondering if they'll ever swallow their pride. If you set boundaries like Shane and your family called you the villain, would you stick to your guns or cave? Spill your thoughts below, Reddit crew. This YouTube drama's hitting a whole new level. I'm out here scrubbing the Billionaire family's pool tiles, the Beverly Hills sun beating down, when Ashley rolls up in her Range Rover, looking stressed. She's been my pipeline for the drama since Shane laid down his terms, and boy, has it hit the fan. Ashley spills that the family's world is imploding faster than a bad crypto scam. Zach's hedge fund didn't just flop. Turns out he was funneling company cash to fund his Vegas benders and Instaflexes. He got canned, and now his ex-employer's slapping him with a lawsuit. Nicole finally dumped him, airing his dirty laundry in a savage Instagram post, tagging every influencer in their circle with screenshots of his flirty DMs. Engagement? Done. That $50,000 deposit on the Malibu wedding venue? Poof. Ashley says Zach's crashing at the mansion, sulking in his Gucci hoodie like a fallen king. Bradley's real estate empire is officially toast. His last big client pulled out, and now suppliers won't touch him without cash up front. The family's Beverly Hills estate is on market. Realtors were sniffing around last week while I was trimming the palms. Jennifer's shopping addictions bled them dry. She tried selling her Hermes bags on consignment, but it barely covered 1 month's Amex bill. Ashley tells me they've been hounding Shane, showing up at his Santa Monica condo, blowing up his phone with voicemails. Bradley's begging for $100,000 to save the family legacy, while Jennifer's leaving tearful messages about blood being thicker than water. Zach even had the nerve to ask Shane for a job at his watch startup, same dude who laughed when their mom called Shane a failure. Ashley says Shane's unfazed, sticking to his demands, written apologies from everyone at that birthday dinner, 6 months of family therapy, and Jennifer getting help for her rodeo drive obsession. I'm hosing down the marble patio when Ashley drops the real bomb. She's moving out, thanks to Shane fronting her apartment deposit. She's done with the mansion's toxic vibes. Her kids were starting to mimic Jennifer's snarky attitude. Ashley's all in for therapy, but Bradley's still raging, calling Shane's terms a slap in the face. Jennifer's out here posting Facebook sob stories about ungrateful children, rocking a new Chanel jacket like she's not broke. I saw Shane last week at a cafe, looking sharper than ever, his startup's logo on his hoodie, sipping coffee like he owns the place. NGL, it's wild seeing the loser twin come out on top while the golden boy's life crashes. FR, I'm wondering if they'll ever own up or keep playing victims. If your family begged for help after treating you like garbage, would you give them a lifeline or let them sink? Drop your hot takes below, Reddit squad. This YouTube drama's getting spicier by the second. I'm clipping hedges by the billionaire family's now-for-sale Beverly Hills mansion when Ashley texts me to meet her at a coffee shop. She's got news, and it's big. Shane's been holding the line, and the family's drama hit rock bottom. Zach's lawsuit got worse. His ex-employers got proof he siphoned funds, and he's facing jail time. Nicole's gone, her Instagram now full of new chapter posts from Paris. Bradley's business is kaput, the mansion's under contract, and they're moving to a condo, no more Rolls Royces. Jennifer's selling her last Birkin to cover bills, still dodging therapy. But here's the kicker. Bradley showed up at Shane's Santa Monica condo alone, looking like he aged a decade. No Brioni, just a wrinkled polo. Ashley says he broke down, giving Shane a real apology, admitting he favored Zach out of jealousy and screwed Shane over for years. He begged for a second chance, not for cash, but for therapy and a shot to rebuild. I'm sweeping the estate's empty driveway when Ashley confirms Shane agreed, but on his terms. Everyone from that birthday dinner has to sign apologies, and therapy's non-negotiable. Ashley's already started sessions with her kids, free from the mansion's toxic air. Bradley's on board, but Jennifer's still whining about schedules. Zach's playing victim, barely showing up. Shane's thriving, his watch startup's now pulling 6 figures. I saw him last week, rocking a custom suit, smiling like he owns the world. He's not the failure twin anymore. NGL. It's satisfying to see him call the shots. The family's got a long road, but Shane's not carrying their baggage. FR, he flipped the script. If your family finally owned up after years of crap, would you let him back in or keep him at arm's length? Drop your thoughts below, Reddit crew. This YouTube saga's wrapping up, but the vibes are epic.